So a moment of realism here. For the last couple of days, pretty much for a whole week, I have been overwhelmed, stressed, feeling depressed, anxiety, angry, sad, envious, all the negativity that you could think of. I have been feeling for the last week or maybe even 2 weeks. I've been struggling trying to figure out, you know, am I taking the blood pressure medication? Am I taking the antidepressant medication? When do I take the 2 different ones? Do I take them at the same time, make a concoction? On top of that, the last week we all were sick with the flu, so that was a disaster. And I'm just at the point where I just want to cry. Like, I feel defeated, I feel depressed, stressed out. Life is too much, you know, all these thoughts and craziness, and I haven't been motivated. I ain't gonna lie, my relationship sucks. I feel like I'm just settling for what I have, and that's not a good feeling, because that's not the kind of person that I ever wanted to be, was to just settle. And I feel like I have just been settling for a lot of things, and I know I should be happy right now, but realistically I'm not happy. I just settle. I just deal with it. I settle. There's nothing else that I can do. There's nowhere for me to go, and life just sucks. Like, I don't have friends like that. I stopped going to church just because I got tired of facing my reality. So I stopped going to church. I got tired of having people ask me certain questions, so I stopped going. I just can't. It's hard to hear positivity and motivation and things that's supposed to keep you going when you're constantly being reminded of the things that are holding you back, the negativity, the fact that you don't have anybody, you don't have anything. You know, it's just a lot. And I don't know if it's just me, but this is how I feel, this is what I think. And right now, in the back of my head, trying to speak my truth, I still have to figure out and find the time to cook dinner for my kids when they come home from school, because they're going to be hungry. Because right now they hate their school lunch, and they don't want to make a lunch. They don't know what they want for lunch. So it's kind of like, I can't help you if you don't even know what your body wants to eat. So I'm like, when am I supposed to have time to do that? On top of that, I have to still clean and tidy up. I feel cluttered right now. And although my house is not cluttered, I still feel smothered. So there's some things that I have to throw something out, because if I don't, I'm really going to freak out and just have like a horrible spiral on down into this deep dark hole, which I've already been. And I feel like I try to peep my head up, and yet I just come right back down into that hole. So I have to start throwing some things out. I don't even know if that's a good habit or a bad habit, but when I feel extremely just like I'm tired of life in general, I have to throw things out. I have to. So like right now I'm looking at these 2 plants that has been pissing me off. Of course, a fiddle leaf. I think I'm done with fiddle leaf plants. Unless I can find a super high realistic one, I'm done with them. I can't take it. They just, if you just look at it wrong, all the leaves fall off. And it's not like those leaves grow back on the bare stems. If they do, I don't have time to wait on them. So I'm going to throw them out in hopes that it makes me feel somewhat better. I have been spending money that I don't have, because I'm like, if I'm not happy, then maybe I can buy some happiness. So that's not good, because it's like, how irresponsible is that? I'm not getting paid for maternity leave. So it's like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, you see where I'm at right now. You see where I'm at. Of all places to be, the most chaotic, cluttered, and well, it may not look super cluttered, but to me it looks cluttered. Look at it in the viewfinder, it looks cluttered. and unkept, untidy. My floors are sticky, and yet, unfortunately, when moms are sick, no one in the house can no longer function or know what they're supposed to do, know their routine, know the responsibilities to help out. And that shit just took me to the deep end, because it's like, why is it that when I'm sick, if I have the slightest bit of energy, I still get up to clean, cook, and try to do something for somebody? But nobody ever thinks about helping me out. Spaghetti, spaghetti, spaghetti. Spaghetti is one of those staples that I don't have to think about, and I know that every member of my family is going to eat. Now, typically when I make spaghetti, I use turkey, ground turkey, because I like the texture of it. It's a lot more mushy, if that makes any sense. I don't like ground beef with my spaghetti. Another thing is the amount of spaghetti that I do make is enough for 2 days of leftovers for everyone to eat for dinner, and then like 1 or 2 servings for lunch on that 3rd day. Spaghetti is probably the only thing that we will eat as a leftover for multiple days. I find that 2nd day leftovers is all majority of my family will do, and then after that it's a waste. Typically I use 2 jars of spaghetti and that really big box, I think it's like a 2-pound box of noodles from Walmart, the Great Value brand, and that's the perfect amount. I don't know if it's a thing, but I've always been taught to put bell pepper in my spaghetti. So let me know, do you use bell peppers or any kind of vegetables in your spaghetti, or do you keep it simple noodles and sauce? So the twins never were able to receive their circumcision at the hospital, and I know that's kind of taboo or a sensitive topic, but you know, since my first child, it's hard when you have your first child because you kind of just do whatever the doctors kind of tell you. That was the kind of person that I was as a first-time mom, and so I just kind of stuck with it just because I know there are people who, I don't know, I just wanted consistency, okay? So I got one done. So everybody, all my boys need to be circumcised. The point is, the twins didn't get to receive theirs because when you have premature babies, there's a lot of procedures or things that some doctors, or I guess it's just a common practice, they don't like to perform circumcisions on preemies. They told me that I needed to wait until they were 2 months. Well, they're 2 months, and I call the best of the best in my area to schedule their circumcision. And you know what they told me? They told me that they don't do circumcisions in the office, and that I would have to come in and bring my babies, my twins, my preemies. They're not preemies anymore, but I had to bring them in for cosmetic genitalia consult. And then we would schedule a OR so that they could be put to sleep to have their circumcision. So let me get this straight. It's okay to perform a circumcision on little baby boys that are, what, 48 hours at the max, maybe 72, pretty much before they go home. But you telling me you cannot perform a circumcision on a 2-month-old baby? I mean, to me, I just don't get it. And then to tell me, well, as long as they're under 10 pounds, we could perform it. So, I mean, it just doesn't make any sense. So, as long as they're under 10 pounds, you could still perform a circumcision. But if they're over 10 pounds, then you have to put them to sleep. I don't want to put why would I want to put my twins to sleep when one of them already was sent to the NICU? So, again, I feel defeated. I feel like that is my word. That is the theme of my life. This year of 2024 is defeated, because I swear, no matter what I do, no matter how many questions or how prepared I am, I just feel defeated. I'm pretty sure there's some other things that I'm missing to tell you guys, but I just can't think of them anymore because my brain is like, you know. Other than that, I just want to say thank you guys for being supportive, liking my videos, commenting, interacting with me, because you guys, this has been a long journey, and I said this was going to be my year that I make the most of me being a content creator, because I've been doing this since 2012, and honey, it is hard. I have came and gone multiple times. So yeah. Also, I've been trying to work out. When I tell you the motivation don't be there, the motivation is not there. Okay, so I do like watching Glow with JoJo, but sometimes the dance moves she be doing, I'm like, yeah, no, honey, this isn't gonna work for me. I need to be a little bit more, I don't even know what to say. But I do like all of her workouts. Glow with JoJo and Tracy Anderson. But definitely the motivation is not there. It's not there. So let me tell you guys about the baby Breeza bottle sterilizer and dryer. This is my second pregnancy go around using this exact machine. I got this for my third child, Onyx, as a baby shower gift from one of my coworkers, and I've used it ever since faithfully. I will be going into my third year of using this machine. It is the perfect gadget. It only takes 30 minutes. I think you can actually customize the time. You can actually customize if you wanted to just steam and sterilize, or if you just wanted to dry and heat up your bottles and things of that nature. It holds 6 bottles, tall or short. You can throw things in there and make it unorganized, or you can make it organized. It comes with a top basket. It also comes with a third tray that I never really use because I don't understand the purpose of it. But I truly enjoy baby Breeza machines. Now, I'm not going to lie, they are pricey. So if you don't plan on having any more children, I would not invest in this if you're going to do a one child only situation, when there are more affordable options out there that I'm assuming is just as good as this one. But this is the only baby Breeza item that I have used and tried. So all you have to do is at the bottom of the reservoir, you're going to pour some sterilized or distilled water, and there is like a little line notch in the bottom to tell you the maximum amount to fill it. And this thing is sensitive, so you have to put it to that line or it won't work. So lately I've been enjoying Mrs. Meyer's all-purpose cleaners. I typically buy the concentrate, and I also buy the ready-to-go, ready-to-use ones that come in a spray bottle. I normally get them off of Amazon in a 3-pack. I find that I can actually get my hands on certain scents if I just go straight to Amazon. Most of the time I will order them from Target because it just seems like it's not something that Walmart typically has on a regular. But for the most part, it does really good on my butcher block and my granite countertops. Twins. Having twins has made the most tiniest little thing so complicated. Prime example. I have 2 bottles. I have a blue one and a teal. And by the way, these are the bottles that I use. This is the 3rd bottle that I have purchased that is actually working. I have a blue and I have a teal. I figured if I get a blue and a teal, I could keep it separate so that I won't mix the germs. What difference does it matter if you don't remember which color you gave to which baby? So I bought some labels. I got some labels. I have labels for twin A. Nope, this is twin B. And then I have labels for twin A. So I'm going to see which label looks best on which color bottle, and I'm going to put them on there because I feel like I'm going to make the household is going to make the twins sick, because we're going to be passing germs back and forth between them because we can't keep up with whose bottle is whose pacifier is who. Like, I need a whole code system here. Like, this is ridiculous. This is part of my stress. Just wanted to let you know. So I'm about to figure out which sticker. I think this Twin B stickers may look best on the blue bottle. Or is it the green? Or does this one look best on that one? Or this one? Ooh, okay. I think, all right. I think I got it. For those of you guys who don't know, my son's names are Nico and Nash. So I think Nico's stickers looks better on the teal bottles. So I think his bottles are going to be teal. And Nash bottle is going to be the blue one because his stickers look better on the blue bottles. So I think that's what I'm going to do. And it makes sense because Nash was the one who was in the NICU, and he started out with a Dr. Brown anti-colic bottle that was blue. So that's what we're gonna do. You guys, I don't know how anybody survives if you have more than two, because twins is already complicated. I can't even imagine the triplets, the quads, anything. I mean, I don't know. This is a lot. Where should we put this? That's Nico. I guess I'll put him at the bottom. Put it at the bottom. Or should I put, no, let's just put it right here at the bottom. There we go. Nash. And then, hush, hush, hush. Ooh, look at that hair. Okay. Nico. So we're gonna do Nico Pico. There we go. Nico.